Salute, peoples. Welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I am your host, Big Fruit, and it is early in the morning. I am the Michael Jordan of recording early in the morning, so we're going to get right to it. This morning, I will be recording my story of my Fort Greene guys. Shout out to Fort Greene, the whole Fort Greene. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the OGs, the generations before me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my generation and shout out to the generation behind me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get a little bit of all that in this Fort Greene story. You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, I want to read a message from my big homie Brandon out of East New York, aka Bridge. Y'all know I'm still working on his story, and his story will be done correctly because I got so much to say about this man. His transition is one of the greatest stories we have, you know what I'm saying, coming out the hood from where we from, out in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, and I want to get his shit right, but while I'm working on his shit, best believe he's still my big bro. I'm still under his tutelage. I'm still following his lead. And he's keeping an eye on me and the things I do. And I just wanted to read a message that he sent me as he follows me and watch the things that I do. When I started to talk about the Fort Greene story, he says this. He said he loved me for that. And he said he loved Fort Greene. He said, I took him back to a time downtown Brooklyn in the mall, just being a young boy running wild. And he said this, and this is for all of us. Our experiences shape us. We learn from them and celebrate them for making us who we are today, good and bad. How could we resonate with realness if we weren't there? You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of motherfuckers get up here on YouTube and be telling these stories and shit, and they wasn't even there. I'm telling these stories because I was there. I'm telling these stories because the people that was there, they would like them told. They would like to reminisce and feel the way the big homie Brandon just felt. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I do what I do. And I started the Fort Greene story off with a tribute to my boy Pucchin, aka Info Fort Greene. And my story reached out to his family. And I just want to say to the Guzman family, it was an honor. It was a pleasure. And listen, man, I'll do it again if you need me to. You know what I'm saying? Pucchin was my guy. You know what I'm saying? Mad love and respect to the Guzman family. Now, we're going to get into my history with these Fort Greene boys, man. My Fort Greene history, I was born in 74. So my Fort Greene history go back to 1975, man. Yeah, man. When my mom's gave birth to me, man, and she was still ripping running the streets, I had her big sister, which is my grandmother's first child, and my grandmother's first daughter, my Aunt Dolores, Big Lois, that was the big homie. You know what I'm saying? So my Aunt Lois and her dude, my Uncle Wallace, used to have me in Fort Greene in 1975, son. Because everybody said, yo, your cousin Rod. Shout out to my cousin Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. I don't mention him much. Raleigh winding down on the bed and I'm waiting for him to come home. And I don't mention him much because I don't want niggas be like, yo, that's his cousin, so he big him up. Nah. This is when I'm going to big my cousin up. I ain't big my cousin up on my page. Not once. I showed this picture on Instagram on a throwback. But I didn't want to beat YouTube up with Raleigh. It's my cousin. No favoritism. But we gonna talk about Big Rod today. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, me and Rod, we cousins. We double-blooded cousins. That's why we look alike. Rod much bigger than me now, but we double-blooded. Our mothers are sisters, and our fathers are uncle and nephew. Yeah, that's crazy, right? So me being Ralik's father's nephew, he used to see me in Brownsville. My mom's and pops wasn't doing right. Yo, snatch me up, bring me to the fort. It's 1975, so Raleigh probably 2. I think Rob was born in 70. I'm 74. Rob might be 72. So my travels through Fort Greene started in 75, son. Shit. And if my grandmother wasn't the matriarch that she was and didn't snatch me from my aunt and bring me to LG, I might have been a Fort Greene nigga. Yeah, man, I could have been a Brownsville nigga if my moms and pops would have did the right thing and kept me in Brownsville. I could have been a Fort Greene nigga if my aunt said, fuck it, I'm going to let him and Riley run wild. You know what I'm saying? But she said, nah, that's too much. I got Rob, grandma, mama, come get this boy. So I ended up in LG. But I could easily been a Fort Greene nigga. I'm keeping it 100, son. So on the strength of me having those Fort Greene ties with my Uncle Wallace and Raleigh being a child 2 years older than me and a boy, I used to spend a lot of time in Fort Greene. I'm telling you, man. And my Aunt Lois was my grandmother's first child, her oldest daughter, and her fucking best friend, man. Her best friend. So I was in Fort Greene a lot with my grandmas. Listen, man, I'm talking early 80s. Early 80s, man. Shout out to 48 Feet Walk. You know what I'm saying? That's the side I used to be on. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with, what the fuck? Rest in peace, Fat Larry. Shout out to little midget Jason. Like, I go way back with these Fort Greene niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? In Fort Greene, they got these little ramps under the buildings, man. I remember we used to play in the ramps, build clubhouses, all types of shit in Fort Greene. Shout out to what's the two brothers over there, man? The Guard Body brothers, Malcolm and I forgot the other one name, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, one of them got shot in Butchies. Word to mother, man. Shout out to the brothers, man. I grew up in the fort fucking with these boys. I remember being a little kid, and they had a bridge in Fort Greene, little bridge that separate buildings or separate the sides. I remember being a little kid throwing shit off that bridge, fucking people cars up, man. If I could recall, we lit an abandoned car on fire in Fort Greene when I was a little kid. Man, there's some OGs out there in Fort Greene. Remember my little badass, son. So my history of these Fort Greene niggas go way back. And this is before catching juvenile bids and shit like that. I was just a little wild motherfucker out there in Fort Greene. But I was only on one side. As I grew up and got to know shit and know people, I understand that big ass project's got different sides. But when I was a child, I didn't understand that. I thought the bridge separated everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's different sides of Fort Greene. But I only stayed on one side, down there at the end of Myrtle Avenue, closer to the mall, Raleigh side. And it was one cat that his name was ringing bells on that side. I guess he lived on that side. Y'all know him today as Don't Trust. But we knew him, y'all know him today as Don't Trust Just or Chef Just Blaze. I'm talking early 80s. We knew him as Little Just. We knew him as Little Just. And let me tell you, his name was ringing bells on that side of the projects. But when I used to go home and walk up Myrtle Avenue and hit the end of Myrtle Avenue, closer to Clinton Hills, rest in peace, Killer Ben in them side, I used to see Just over there. And I was like, damn, why he over here? But I didn't understand it. But he was over there in the mix. And as time grew on, I grew to learn. Oh, that little nigga Just was over there with the heavy hitters, the Killer Bens, rest in peace, the Jujus, rest in peace. Like, Lil Just was doing different things over here on this side, but he was living on this side. Okay, so Lil Just name ringing bells, crazy. I ends up going to junior high school 113. Rough Child. We call it Ronald Evans Learning Center. That's where your boy developed his knack for this shit here. It started in junior high school 113 when I went to media communications for journalism. Yeah, your boy not no dummy. And when I went to that school as a 7th grade, I was a little motherfucker. I remember Little Just being a big dude. Oh shit, yo, that's Little Just. And he knew I was Ralik's little cousin. Him and Ralik had a relationship. They live on the same side of the fort. So, oh shit, that's Fruit badass, my little cousin, because they older than me. So Lil Just took a liking to me. Yo, that's right, little cousin. So I was, plus I ran the street with them little Fort Greene niggas. Now, it's a lot of Fort Greene niggas in the school. I get to meet all these niggas. I get embraced, and it's lit. Shout out to my junior high school 113 crew. Rest in peace, Jermaine. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Winsong, and shout out Skinny Ass Jack. That was my crew. And Tankhead Sean. Shout out Tankhead Sean. I can't shit on Tankhead. That was my crew in junior high school 113. Just was the big nigga to me. And shout out P.I., the big homie P.I. He was a big nigga to me. Yo, that 1 year in junior high school, 7th grade to 8th grade, that's a big fucking gap, son. Them niggas felt like grown men to me. They was only in 1 year above me. So shout out to Lil Just and P.I. Those was my big homies from Fort Greene when I was in junior high school. So I'm telling you, my Fort Greene history runs deep with these niggas. And in junior high school, Tankhead Sean, the original Tankhead Sean out of Fort Greene, was my running mate. Yeah, me and this crazy nigga was running around junior high school 113 like crazy. And when you saw us together, you probably thought, yo, Tankhead from LG. Or you would say, oh shit, from Fort Greene. That's how we was thinking Steve's, me and this nigga Tankhead, being bad as shit in junior high school 113. Word. Yo, listen, man, this is the Real Big Food Podcast. I hold no punches. I talk about my wins and I talk about my losses. I remember we did some dumb shit in LG chase. Some niggas was coming through the projects. We didn't know who the fuck they was from a distance. We start throwing bottles, rocks at these niggas, chasing these niggas out the projects up Franklin Avenue. Couldn't find out one of them niggas was the homie Smoke. Remember I told you that 1 year, 7th grade, 8th grade, that shit was huge. So he was the big homie to me. Man, niggas chase Smoke about an LG Smoke. Said, man, when I catch that little nigga fruit, I'm fuck that nigga up. So now we come to school. Smoke looking for me. He chasing me down. He finally runs me down. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, straight jacket. The nigga mush me. All that shit. Fuck y'all niggas LG chasing niggas. Mush me and all that shit. I ain't pop. Oh, I whatever. It was one nigga, son. One nigga. Yo, Fruit, what's up? Let's jump that nigga. Tankhead motherfucker Sean. So let me tell you, son, my Fort Greene roots run deep with these niggas. These niggas my guys, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always been love for Fruit down at Fort Greene. So when now we ripping and running the streets in junior high school, LG niggas, we doing what we do one night downtown Brooklyn. We meet the legendary CLR, Fort Greene boy. Now, I know the nigga name ringing bells like 6 o'clock because I be down in Fort Greene. Unbeknownst to me, little Wizzo, rest in peace out of LG, Wayno, LG boy, as I learned their history, I never knew until this year, Wayno and his sister Tawana, they used to live in Fort Greene before LG. So Wayno probably was a baby in fucking Fort Greene. So he got little Fort Greene roots that I never knew about until now. But on this night back then, when we see the nigga little CLR come, he coming out of junior, son, little nigga. If I'm not mistaken, he probably had the Wool Ridge on, Tim's. It was wintertime, 2 chicks, junior bags and shit. He was styling with 2 chicks. We little niggas, we baby. CLR could have been no more than 14, son. He could have been no more than 14. We 11, 12 years old. He come out of juniors and shit, and we little badass kids, man. But CLR saw Wizzo. He saw little Wayno. Yo, Wayno. Oh, shit. Yo, come here. So niggas was like, yo, who that? I was like, yo, that's that nigga CLR. So everybody like, oh, shit, CLR. Because the nigga name ring bells like 6 o'clock. And he's a fucking child. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking child. So we all walk over there with Wayno and shit. So he like, yo, what you doing out here? He tell Wayno get his ass back to the project. So that was my first glimpse of CLR. I ain't say nothing to him that night. I ain't introduced myself. None of that shit. But that was my glimpse of him. And I heard of him. And my cousin Raleigh used to speak highly of him. Shit, everybody spoke highly of the nigga. Him and his big brother Khalid. And their dad, shout out to CLR, rest in peace. So their names was ringing bells down in the fort. These niggas was like legendary when they was children. So I fucks around, catch my little juvie. I go to Sparford. And as I'm in Sparford, one day I go to court. Go to the little family court shit. We sitting in the detention center, whatever. And you hear the staff talking, yeah, we got the runner. We got a runner. We got a runner. That's what they were saying. We got a runner. They done snatched CLR on the warrant. They done bagged the nigga. So I'm sitting in there, and they bring him in, he handcuffed and shit. And what fucked me up was he had the same Woolridge coat on. That's how I knew it was him. I said, oh, shit, that's CLR. So when they took the cuffs on and shit, let him in, came in and shit, they knocked him on his warrant. So now he going back to Sparford. They either knocked him on his warrant or remanded the nigga in family court. He was fresh off the street. So he like, fuck this Sparford shit. So me and CLR go back to Sparford together. In the detention little area, that's where we met. Yo, you ride, cousin, get fruit. No, you. I ain't gonna front. CLR pressed me. Yo, you know your mathematics? Nah, God. And we never talked about that shit ever again. ever again. Yo, you know your mathematics? Nah, God. My name just Foucault. All right, cool. CLR. We never talked about that shit ever again. To this day, word to bubble. But we went to Sparford together. He was in my dorm. He had his props. Staff was loving him. It was this old light-skinned chick. She loved her some CLR. Oh my God. If you ask me, he could have been smashing and Sparford. Word. If you ask me. So CLR, more or less, he broke me in, Sparford, in that dorm. Broke me in, told me what was what, how this shit go. Told me how to move around staff and shit. And either he went home or he returned back to the facility. Matter of fact, that's why he was on a warrant, because they CLR left me. And he ain't go up north. He went back to one of the little New York City group home shits that he AWOL from. They came and got CLR, but he bounced from it. So, you know, shit moving fast, son, because I was only in Sparford 60 days, October to December. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, no, not even 60, maybe 45 days. Shit flew. I got knocked on Halloween. I was in a juvenile. I was up north before fucking Christmas. Because I was trying to make the Christmas home visit and they ain't have enough time. Man. So shit was flying. So CLR left me. I went to population from the New Jack dorm. And when I get to population, that's when Briz like winged me. Brandon winged me. You know what I'm saying? And I knew my ropes around Sparford. We ain't gonna do all that Sparford shit. We keep it on 4 Greene. So while I'm in Sparford, I remember it was this big dude named Smooth. He was in B3, 4 Greene nigga. I was in A3. So they was the big homies, we was the little homies. And your boy never been a dummy, son. So when we go to school, I was in the classroom with all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas playing games. So I'm in the classroom with all these niggas. And I remember the day across the classroom, nigga Smooth was like, yo. I was like, yo, what's up? Teacher, you know you can't talk in class and shit. He was like, yo, that nigga 50 Cent, pop, nigga dead. I'm like, huh? He was like, whoa. I was like, oh shit. For Greene history, I'm giving you here. You know what I'm saying? This is 87. So this got to be November 87. If you research it, man, you'll see the real 50 Cent probably died or got hit November, no later than December 1987. It had to be November because I was upstate in December. Had to be November 1987. The real 50 Cent was murdered or hit, should I say. And I remember Smooth being a 4 Greene nigga. He told me, he was like, yo, that 50 Cent, boom. I was like, oh shit. But it resonated with me because we lost a legend back home the same time in LG. November 87, we lost Ron Cape. Shout out to the real wrong kick. Rest in peace, big homie. So that shit kind of resonated with me, being a shorty, running the streets, looking up to these legendary niggas. That shit kind of resonated with me. I was like, damn, Fort Greene lost one, we lost one. This shit is crazy. So I go off my travels, 87, do my juvenile bid, come home, 89. Listen, this is the Big Fruit Podcast, son. I'm keeping 100. I remember 89, I come home with my juvie. I'm out here chilling, doing what I do. 89 was a tricky year. Now, this is when I left some shit out. Some kid shit. Some real kid shit when we was kids. But I'm gonna bring it back. 89, when I come home from the juvenile bed, spring 89, this is when the bickering with LG little niggas and Fort Greene little niggas start. There was never no bickering with LG little niggas and Fort Greene niggas until now. The only little nigga from Fort LG who used to have a problem with a Fort Greene nigga was Nut. Nut was before his time. Nut was moving and shaking in Brooklyn, Midtown, all that shit. Nut was crossing paths with niggas from all over. So niggas all over Brooklyn knew Nut. And Nut was probably the only little nigga in LG who had any type of discrepancies with anybody from Fort Greene. No one else. But this is when the little bickering starts. In my early juvenile days running the streets as a kid, I ran into a little kid named Sheree. Sheree, yeah. Y'all know him as Moo, a.k.a. Hook Off. I ran into this little nigga at Pratt Institute. We babies, son. We 10, 11, 12 years old, and we got into some shit. Needless to say, we chased the niggas out of Pratt. Never saw him again. Summertime came around, Hoop Connection basketball tournament. You know, little LG niggas, we hoop. We go anywhere to hoop. We go up down there, we hoop with Miss Ruthie. Rest in peace, Miss Ruthie. We go out there and we hoop with Miss Ruthie. The little nigga Sheree, that's that little nigga from Pratt. He hoop. We got something in common. Okay. Come to find out, the nigga named Moo, he played ball. My boy Rob, I went to 113 with Rob Chris, a.k.a. Chris. He was crazy nice. That was his little man. Rob was like, yo, that's my little man. Moo. All right, cool. We got past that Pratt shit. Now we all right. He did some bullshit. Now, that little history was 85, 86, maybe 87. Who knows? But I know in 87 I went to do a juvie. It had to be 86. No more. That was no later than 86. 89 come around. Shout out to the Deceps. They out there moving and shaking. Decepticons is wilding. They form like a second generation of Decepticons. Hook Off and some Fort Greene niggas, Rumble and all these niggas, right? Hook Off does some bullshit. Yo, I got beef with that nigga. Yeah, this how it all started. He cooked up that old beef with me when he became a Decepticon. So now all these niggas, fruit. So one day I'm coming from court. I had caught a Midtown case since I've been home. I caught a Brooklyn case. Me and my boy Izzy. Shout out Izzy. Shout out my boy Nigel, a.k.a. Izzy. Me and Izzy caught a case downtown. Izzy walked out the precinct. Them niggas sent me to spar for all that stupid shit. So I got an open case. So my grandma, nigga, you go to court. My grandma's made me go to court one day by myself. I go to family court. These niggas ain't keep me. I'm walking through downtown. You know how that shit is. Nigga, leave the courtroom looking for a pocket. I'm looking for something. I don't see nothing. I walk up motherfucking decaf. I'm walking up decaf shit. I get by Rough Junior High School 113, son, and I see all these niggas in the park. Hook Off and a bunch of niggas. It's about 20 of these niggas. I'm Big Fruit, so I'm gonna keep walking. I ain't turning around. I ain't running. None of that shit. Keep walking. Them niggas see me. They're like, oh shit, yo, that's that nigga Fruit. It's about 20 of these niggas, son. They all start coming out the park slowly. They don't want to get too close. They following me. And I'm hot stepping, nigga. I'm like, what these niggas bugging? I'm walking. They let me get too far. And then they like, yo, that corny shit. Yo. I said, man, y'all fucked that up. Went to the project. It was a spring day, son. And when I walked to the project, son, why everybody was outside? Everybody. Yo, the niggas trying to front of me. He's like, what? Yo, we all walked up that motherfucker. Right back. I swear to you, about 30 LG niggas. As soon as we hit decal by the park, them niggas saw, oh shit. Them niggas start tearing out. We chase all these niggas through Fort Greene Park, all the way back to Fort Greene, all that stupid shit. So this is when the bickering starts. That's the day the bickering started with the LG little niggas and the Fort Greene little niggas. Right? So now, we like, yo, we got beef with the niggas. It is what it is. That's 89. For the most part, we never had a run-in, a bang out, none of that shit, right? And then in 1990, I caught a case. I'm doing that third juvenile bid when the niggas star bounced on me. I took the rap, I go up north. I'm doing this bid 90 summer. And while I'm doing this bid, little LG niggas and the Fort Greene niggas, they went to a house party. Yeah, y'all remember this right now? Yo, nah. Shout out Naheem. Y'all remember this shit? They went to a house party over there, like on Park Ave or Myrtle Ave, some shit like that. And LG little niggas was down there. Fort Greene niggas was down there. I don't know what transpired, who said what, but it got into a shootout. Word. Niggas got into a shootout. Nigga down my way got hit. And I think somebody hit Nah. Nah had the vest on. Shout out to homie Nah. Nah had the vest on. I was in juvenile. I heard about that shit. So now when I come home, niggas like, yo, nigga, Naheem, ooh, moving shakes. I'm like, what fuck? I'm like, yo, that's my man, little brother. That's P.I. little brother. Yo, y'all niggas is bugging. Niggas like, yo, we got to a shootout with these niggas. I'm like, where? Niggas, because I was away. So I'm like, oh, so this Fort Greene and LG shit cooking. But it never sparked again because we was sitting in front of the building one day chilling. Now I live in 325, right in front of the 88 precinct. The 88 precinct is the Fort Greene police station. They patrol Fort Greene. I never forget this day. It was spring 1990. We sitting in front of the building. We was kind of deep too. Me, Butter, World, the whole clique, Peter Rab, the whole clique. We standing there. Police pull up. Homicide. We like, oh shit, yo, they got two niggas in the back seat. Go over there, shit. Oh shit. Hook, off, and killer. We like, oh shit, yo, what's up? Man, all type shit probably was going through them niggas' mind. Them niggas just got arrested for some homicide. They got beef with us. We briefing on the motherfucking car windows, man. I know them niggas is exhausted mentally. Shit was crazy. But I say that to say I remember the day they knocked them niggas. Word. They knocked Hook, Off, and Killer spring 90. They came through. We watched the niggas get out the homicide car, go to 88 precinct. And that's when they took their journey because the niggas went to the Rikers Island 4 building and all that shit in 1990. And them niggas put it on. Niggas did. We gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's kind of ended the bickering between the little niggas at LG and Fort Greene because we watched them niggas go to jail and we was like, oh shit. And I swear to you, nothing ever sparked with us ever again. More so because 90, when they knocked off Hook, Off, and Killer, maybe a week, because I was only home 40 days. A week later, I was off doing that shit with Star. Butter caught his body, went to the 4 building with Hook Off and Killer. Brooklyn Bronx shit going crazy. Butter on his own. He holding it down. He developed his relationship with 4 Greene niggas. And they know that's my guy. So they rolling. I come home, moving, shaking, doing what I do. See Allah home. Shit crazy in 4 Greene. Like, we never got into another incident. But yo, I'm going to take you back to 89. Let me bring it back to 89 real quick. Because it's a 4 Greene thing, right? I remember 89, yeah. The nigga Tankhead Sean came through LG. He came to see 2 people. He came to see a chick, and he came to see his boy. Yo, with Fruit. Now, I don't know what the fuck was going on. He was bickering with a nigga in the projects. See, I'm on some shit with these LG niggas, man. You gotta be careful. These niggas getting their feelings. You say niggas' names, or if you don't say a nigga name. I don't know what the fuck I should do. Should I say your name, or should I not say your name? Like, anyway, I'm gonna just tell my fucking story. These niggas be bugging. So, nigga Tankhead came through LG. He came to see a chick, but at the same time, he said, yo, with my man Fruit. It's 89. We went to school together. That was my guy. You know what I'm saying? So he was beefing with the nigga Black Reg out of LG. Yeah, I'm going to tell it all. He beefing with the nigga Black Reg. Black Reg sent niggas back, Tankhead down. Niggas robbed Tankhead in LG. Yeah, gunpoint. Niggas robbed nigga Tankhead. So I come through, niggas tell, yo, Tankhead like, yo, niggas robbed me. Ooh, what the fuck? Nigga Black Reg. So Big Fruit, loyal to a fault, my nigga. I'm gonna fuck we from LG. Nigga came in here, nigga screamed my name, put some motherfucking respect on my name. How y'all niggas robbed this nigga? That nigga's bugging. So we got into some shit. I flipped on them LG niggas right on the spot for Tankhead. True story. Right on the spot. G checked the nigga Black Reg. Nigga Ralphie start beefing out. Whatever. Me and Ralphie could fight. I don't give a fuck. Y'all gonna respect me. He said my name when he came here. The fuck how you feel about that nigga? Yeah, I got into some bullshit with my LG boys, man, over Tankhead. That's how deep the 4 Greene and LG history go. Like, come on, son. You know what I'm saying? But every LG nigga can't say that. Every LG nigga can't say 4 Greene niggas is my niggas. The Notion Avenue niggas is my niggas. Brownsville niggas is my niggas. Every nigga can't do that. And sometimes them LG niggas, they get it fucked up. And I was at a point in my life and in my stride that I was not having that. So shout out to Black Reds. Shout out to the nigga Ralphie. Although I'm gonna beat the shit out of Mikey. You know what I'm saying? Ralphie, you a real one. You ain't jumping in that shit. You played your position. So shout out to Ralphie. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mikey gonna fight. It ain't no question. You know what I'm saying? You know that. That's why you ain't saying nothing. You know he violated. But anyway, Ralphie the homie. You know what I'm saying? We got into some shit over Tankhead. But I'm expressing to y'all the deep history with my guys. You know what I'm saying? So, and 90, now 91 come around, the famous movie theater shit. These 4 Greene niggas, son. I run into these niggas into the movie theater. Yo, Fruit, yo, what up? Next thing you know, sparks flying. Yeah, man, my history went deep with these niggas, son. Yeah, then it kind of stops like that in the street in 9-1. Because at 9-1, this is when I begin my journey on Rikers Island with these niggas. And I come through 9-1. The 4 Greene niggas was doing the building in 90. So, you know, when you come through C74 and you got to know what's what, who's who, niggas sitting in domes telling war stories. Listen to me, my nigga. I heard all the war stories before I got there. I know who's who, what's what. 4 Greene niggas was putting it on, son. And that little nigga Killer, he was that nigga, son. That little nigga was that nigga from every story, rumor I've ever heard about him in the 4 bill. And he kept that 4 Greene shit in check for the most part. And that Brooklyn Bronx beef, although it was not originated because of his beef with John Rambo, it wasn't originated because of that. It was over some other shit, phones, housing units, other BK niggas. But his beef with John Rambo, the visit, the knuckle check, all that solidified him as one of the most legendary little niggas that ever come through C74, hands down. Straight jacket. You know what I'm saying? And I heard how he got cut. Yo, some sneak shit, nigga jumped out of cell, cut the nigga close cell. Oh, listen, 4 Greene niggas going crazy. Police scared to death. They don't want to let the nigga out of cell. They know 4 Greene niggas gonna kill a nigga or whatever. I heard all the stories, son. All the stories. Killer was that nigga from 4 Greene in 90 when them niggas was all in the building. But it was so many of them niggas, son. Shout out to all them niggas. Hook Off, K.I., P.I., the big homie, Vado, my dude, Lil Just, O.V., rest in peace, and like them niggas was deep, Rumble, Diggy. The whole project was in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And them 4 Greene niggas was doing what they do. I came through in 9-1. And I'm trying to think 9-1. The first time I was rocking with the 4 Greene niggas when I came through, it was 3 lower. Because in Mar 9, wasn't nobody from the fort in Mar 9 with me. I shot out hard 8 so quick, I don't even remember who the fuck was there. But nobody, I started rocking with my 4 Greene boys in 3 lower. And that's when I met my brother Pooh Ching. That's when I met Vado. And me and Just reconnected. And I met OV down there. Me and Hook Off got cool again. Although he tried that bullshit in 89. Like 3 lowers where I got with my boys now and 1 something. You know what I'm saying? I came back in 2. That's when I got with the big cuz CB. Shout out to my cuz CB. Y'all know him as Clarence Bailey. That's my guy. CB out there ripping and running with Rakim. I hope to see him soon when the Rock the Bells concert comes to Charlotte. Yes, indeed. And we're going to talk about CB more in part 3 when we talk about all this success and all this winning these 4 Greene boys is doing. But shout out to CB. That's the big homie. I runs in the CB 4 building 9-2. And that's the big homie. Man, I remember we was in C74, 4 upper. CB was on the other side. CB had the whole side. That was his. We was all on one side. Me, Mig, Heck, the crew, doing what we do. So, Heck, rest in peace, Big Belly, man. Heck like them dice. CB shoot some dice, too. So these niggas is in the Seagate shooting dice. Heck and motherfucking CB. That's the big cuz. I'm on the phone. Man, next year, I see Heck keep running out the Seagate to the cell, coming back with food. This nigga done lost the whole store to CB. CB over there talking all that Fort Greene, Myrtle Avenue shit, rolling them dice. Took all our food. All our food. Next thing I know, this nigga Heck come out the cell with clothes. Whoa. What's up? Yo, I gotta get our shit back. Yo, you bugging. CB like, yo, cuz he wildin'. CB took all our shit, son. But CB family, he gave us our shit back. He gave us our shit back, man. He felt bad for us, man. But CB's my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? He is one of the big homies out of the fort. Because CB, to me, see, I keep it real, son. I don't give a fuck the fact that he was in the 4 building with me, in 4 upper with me. I don't care about that. To me, his name rung bells, and I always looked at CB as like one of the older dudes in 4 Greene, one of the big homies in 4 Greene. And it was an honor and a pleasure to not only meet him, but to be embraced by him, Find out we had the same name and he called me cuz. Like, that shit was dope for me. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing you gotta recognize and realize when you amongst good stock, when you amongst good people. You know what I'm saying? So it was an honor and a pleasure to be embraced by CB. That is my guy. That's the big homie. So my history runs deep with these 4 Greene niggas, but I'm telling you. I had, 9-2, 9. Oh my God, I can't forget 9-2. Saquon. 92 is when I met Saquon, aka Shy. Y'all know him as Saquon here on YouTube. My God, we got pinched around the same time. We came through the system around the same time, and I bounced on Shy. But when I met him, you rock cousin, right? Yeah. He was like, "Fool, you Raleigh cousin, right? Yeah, no doubt." So me and Shy embraced each other in a bullpen, son. I met Shy in a bullpen. A fucking bullpen. And here we are, like, 35 years later, we still brothers. That's my dude. By far, the smoothest and coolest motherfucker ever. From Fort Greene. That's my guy, man. A lot of people don't like Shy because Shy do what the fuck he do. But let me tell you something, man. Saquon is my brother. Saquon is my guy, man. Saquon, good dude, man. Saquon is a good motherfucker, man. It ain't no other way to put it, man. It's just a good motherfucker. He get caught up sometimes, fucking with wrong people. But Shy, good motherfucker, man. And yo, meeting him, I learned so much from him when it comes to how you should move, how you should think. When it comes to that street shit, when it comes to these morals and these principles, I learned so much from Saquon. That's my brother. So I met Shy now too. Word. And yo, man, it used to kill me how these 4 Greene niggas was so deep on the island. God damn, them niggas was deep. Whole fucking project. Word. I didn't meet other people from Fort Greene until I want to say what? Because Cat said we was all in the Cat, then 94, 95, we was all in Clinton, then we was all in Green Haven. Yeah, the whole crew, me, Vardo, Just. We did that whole travel together. We was in Green Haven, all that stupid shit. But in 97, I runs into the 4 Greene boys again. 97, I bounce out the box. I come to Wendy. When I get to Wendy and shit, I hear the nigga Tankhead in my block. Nigga Tankhead. Matter of fact, I moved to the gallery with the nigga. That's what happened. I moved to a cell. Boy, as I'm moving in the cell, nigga sticks me around. Yo, fruit, who the fuck is that? Tankhead. What? Like 4 cells away from me. Yo, shit. Yo, that nigga Tankhead, first thing that nigga said was, Rado upstairs. That nigga Rado upstairs. That's the first thing that nigga said. Tankhead knew the boys jumped on that nigga. He like, yo, that nigga Rado upstairs. I'm like, word, I'm gonna go up there and see that nigga. What's up with you? So Tank was telling me about his travels and shit. All his problems. Because he had some. It's the Real Big Food Podcast. We don't hold nothing back. He had some fucking problems. So he telling me all his fucking shit. So he like, yo, the homie, no. He like, yo, Railhead. I'm like, yo, I don't know him. He like, yo, that's the homie from the 4. And as I'm talking to the nigga Tankhead, son, a porter come to my cell. Yo, you fruit? Yeah, here, kite from Rail. I just told Tankhead I don't even know this nigga. Yo, salute. Heard you in the building. Make sure you right. Ooh. Here go Burner. Jim Star brand new. Here go Bag of Smoke. See you in the yard tonight. Oh, shit. That was love. He like, yo, Rail the peoples. I'm like, word. He like, yeah, that's the peoples. So I go to the yard that night. I meet Rail. Yo, what's poppin'? He like, yo, what's good? Tell me who he be. Co-defendant K-Born. I just left K-Born on the gallery in Southport. He like, yeah, that's my co-defendant. I'm like, all right, cool. Family. Love is love. He give me his history, his pops. I know his pops is. His pops fucked with my pops. They did whatever the fuck back in the days in the jail system. Brace the nigga Rail. Me and Rail doing what we do. Me and Rail was in Wendy's for a hot 30 days. I turned Wendy's up fucking with Rail. They boarded us out. We went to Attica for a few months. I was rocking out in Attica. Me and Rail doing what we do. I went to Sullivan. Rail went to Green Haven. That's how me and Rel history began. I didn't run back into Rel until me and Rel departed in 98. I didn't see Rel again until 2013 when I got the Woodburn and he was on the way out the door. He had made his first parole board. I was with Rel for maybe 2 weeks in Woodburn. I watched the man walk out the door with a master's degree. And now I'm watching him do so much more. And we're going to talk about that in part 3. When we talk about the success of my 4 Greene guys. Because they out there winning, man. Real talk. They out there winning. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to give y'all my story of my guys, man. And I'm trying not to forget nobody, man, because there's so many of them niggas out there I fuck with, man. 4 Greene boys, man. I'm trying. Oh, you know, rest in peace, Fly Tie. You know what I'm saying? Fly Tie is what? I meet Fly Tie 1992 when he come through the 4 building. Shout out, rest in peace, shout out to Fly Tie. Major shout out to Lil Rob, you know what I'm saying? And my little man, always gonna be my little man, his fucking annoying ass, Bumstead. Oh, that little nigga drive me crazy. Bumstead, yo, Stedo, man, I was not gonna forget you because you would have cursed me the fuck out, man. Stedo would have cursed me the fuck out. Word, man, I ain't seen Stedo, what? Auburn, 01? Other than Facebook, social media out here now. But yeah, Bumstead, Stedo was another one of my 4 Greene guys, man. Always good energy. He was never a foul nigga, a grimy nigga around me. You know what I'm saying? Stedo was always good people. So shout out to Stedo. Shout out to Stevie Lugo. I met Stevie Lugo 2005, Mid-Orange. He embraced me like family. We even did a visit together where my family had us on a visit together. You know what I'm saying? Stevie Lugo, that's the peoples. Yeah, man. Yeah. My history run deep with my 4 Greene guys, man. All them dudes are stand-up people out there, son. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas will kill you if you talk about Rakim or the mother. So, man, I remember being in motherfucking Mod 9, 1992, and Rod had just dropped the joint On Your Mind. I want to know what's on your mind, man. And when he said the bar, going to meet my man Killer Ben in Fort Greene, it was over. These 4 Greene, you already couldn't tell these niggas nothing because Rakim the God spent the end of the 80s in Fort Greene. Yeah, I ain't no joke, all that shit, 86, 87, the God was down in Fort Greene. So you already can't tell these niggas nothing. You know what I'm saying? They are cemented in hip-hop history. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell these niggas nothing. But when he dropped that shit in 92 and he said Killer Ben and Fort Greene, oh my God. You can't tell these niggas nothing, man. You can't tell these niggas nothing. They love them some Rakim. Especially niggas like CLR the God, Khalif the God, Shy, Saquon the God, my cousin Raleigh the God. Like, you can't tell these niggas nothing, son, when it comes to Rakim. Word. You know what I'm saying? Word the mother. Word. I know y'all heard all those notorious stories about them niggas down there. Rakim, Nate Lewis, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Big Paul Rap, you know what I'm saying? Y'all heard all that. Rest in peace, Killer Ben Jr. Y'all heard all them stories. That's a generation before me. And the only way y'all gonna get that heat, one of them 4 Greene niggas gonna have to do it. That's the only way y'all gonna get that heat, Sean. With all due respect, that's the only way y'all gonna get that heat. But we got the homie Ice coming through, and he gonna give y'all some heat from his generation. He gonna give y'all some heat. So shout out to Don Corleone, Dante, my guy. Y'all know what's going down. Rest in peace, Fly Tie. Yeah, Corleone, that's my guy. I'm quite sure Ice gonna get into a little more stories of Corleone and them niggas when they was out there. But I remember Corleone, man, when little Dante was little Dante, like real little Dante. And he was letting it go. There's certain little niggas you better know about. Like Lil Dante, Lil Puzzle, rest in peace. Lil Mac Murder, rest in peace. We had some little shooters in Brooklyn. When I say little, that's no disrespect. I say little meaning they were little. when they was letting it go, man. Word the mother. Shit. Puzzle and Mac Murder ran together at one time. I know that shit was scary. But yeah, Dante, man, Lil Don, aka Corleone, man, he was let it go. And I'm quite sure when he came through C74 at 16 years old, yeah, he was 16, 9-3. He popped the bottle as soon as he walked through the door, and he was on go time his entire bit. There ain't no other way to say it. Yo, I'm keeping it 100 with y'all niggas down there in Fort Greene, yo. That's the one from the fort that came through the door, popped his bottle, and wrote it out his whole bid. Like, he ain't play no games with nobody about nothing. Shout out Corleone. Real talk. Fort Greene boys is my guys, man. Those is my guys. Real talk. Fort Greene boys is my guys, man. And since I've been home, I done ran into a few of them. You know what I'm saying? I done ran into Vardo a couple times. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. Y'all see me with Just to this day. We still do what we do. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see me down there in New York. I helped cut the ribbon, or I was there when Rail cut the ribbon on the Foodie Lounge. You know what I'm saying? These are still my guys, man. Fort Greene. This is my guys. You see me, I interviewed Rum about the Go Time apparel. You know what I'm saying? I had him on the program. Me and Rum put the nail in the coffin to that fucking Mano and bar shit. Me and Rum worked together. So my Fort Greene vibe is still strong. You know what I'm saying? What else? We waiting for CB to come to Charlotte with Rakim. He already let us know. Y'all already know y'all in the building. Me and Mo gonna tear that up. So we, you know, the vibe is still right. Y'all see me and Saquon still do what we do. I had him at the pad, interviewed him in the crib. You know what I mean? So Fort Greene guys, we still rock out. I did the Squeaking Man story not too long ago with their blessings. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. We all out here doing what we do. The energy is still good. And Fort Greene boys is something else, son. Those is my guys, man. Those is my fucking guys, man. Although we still don't know what the fuck happened in that movie theater. Yeah, man, I came out that motherfucker, man. Yo, what's up? Fort Greene, yo, fool, what's up? What's poppin'? Black Reg. He kept it moving. Yo, I'm out. So I'm thinking all this time, them niggas didn't like Black Reg, and them niggas was trying to hit Reg, and them niggas was shooting at me. Come to find out, it was two niggas from Fort Greene that had a beef, and one nigga, he just laid the other nigga out on some crazy shit. And when he did it, you got 30 little niggas in here with guns, man. Niggas just went crazy after watching New Jack City, Wesley Snipes and all that shit. That shit was crazy fucking them Fort Greene niggas, man. But the next day, I was downtown Brooklyn looking for them niggas. Word, the fuck y'all niggas was shooting at? Word, son. But then, hit the Ford building. I kid you not, son. That Brooklyn BRUNCH shit was crazy. And when Fort Greene niggas seen me and I seen them niggas, we didn't even talk about that movie theater shit. Yo, you good? You straight. Like, it was like that. All Brooklyn street beef was out the window 9-1 in that fucking Ford building. That's a fact. Even me and Nut. 30 days before, no, not even 30 days. Me and Nut aired it out in the projects. He had the tech, I had the Mac. Broad daylight shit. Shit was a movie. We out there airing it out. Trying to kill each other. 2 months later, we was on the island, Brooklyn Browns beat. We ain't even talk about that shit. We ain't talk about that shootout. Yo, nigga, you good? You good? All right, hold me down. We did the visit together, and we left that motherfucker together. And to this day, may you rest in peace, homie. We never talked about that shit again. And we had the biggest shootout in my generation. The biggest. To this day, that bang out with Fruit and Nut is the biggest bang out of my generation in the projects. And when me and that nigga ran into each other in jail, we ain't even mention that shit. We ain't even mention that shit. We ain't even mention that shit, son. That's the same shit that happened before Greene niggas. We ain't mention that shit. We had to be one and hold it down, and that's what we did, man. Those is my guys, man. And I love how Butter formed his own relationship with the homies on the island up north throughout his journeys, and they respect him as the comrade. I love that shit. And then my little homies back home, man, you know what I'm saying? Popsy, aka Dr. Legend. I love the fact that him and Man bonded. And even rest in peace, Stack a Dollar. Rest in peace, Fly Top. While I was away, them little niggas was doing they little 1 and 3s and 2 4s, and then they all came home and they kept their bond. So it was dope to see reflections and flicks of LG niggas in Fort Greene. I heard LG niggas used to be in Fort Greene 6 o'clock in the morning. Yo, shut, yo, word. And that was all on the strip of fruit, man. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I like to think that I played a part in all that. Like the little homies in LG and the little homies in Fort Greene would have never bonded, clicked, or any of that if I didn't exist. Like I made that happen. It wasn't a goal. I didn't set out to do that. It just happened organically, all on the strip for me and my bonds and my relationships with these guys. And it's a beautiful thing that today LG and FG rock together. You know what I'm saying? Just like LG and NA rock. And I play a part in the LG and NA rock vibe. You know what I'm saying? We always had a good vibe down there. The older generation, you know what I'm saying? And the NA rock generation always had a good vibe. Some shit went left and it kind of like, but I've always been that crutch to try to keep that good vibe strong with LG and NA rock. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers try to say fruit this, fruit that, man. But at the end of the day, I'm a genuine motherfucker. I'm a loyal motherfucker. And I'm a respectful motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I pay homage to where it's supposed to be paid. I give respect where it's due. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of motherfuckers just mad because they can't do what I do. They don't get the love I get. Trust me, nigga, the love is good. But I'm out here giving niggas a reason to hate me, son. Straight jacket. I'm out here giving y'all niggas a reason to hate me, son. And that, I like that. I like that. Because that let me know who the fuck y'all niggas are. Y'all miserable. But anyway, we gonna get back to this Fort Greene thing. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was on Myrtle Avenue for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get back to this Fort Greene thing. Listen, man, episode 2 is on the way. We're gonna have the brother Ice in the building. He's gonna narrate episode 2. I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna enjoy that ride. I'm going to interject with some questions and shit like that. But we going to have the brother Ice live and let him do what he do. Whether he's smoking, drinking, whatever the fuck, the floor is his. You know what I'm saying? It's all about Fort Greene. I'm closing out episode 1 right now. My story of my Fort Greene guys. And before I do, I want to give a shout out to everybody that I consider my Fort Greene guys. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from Fat Larry, rest in peace. Little Midget Jason, you know what I'm saying? Who else? I'm going back, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting with my cousin Raleigh, you know what I'm saying? Ho. Before I go, I want to say this. My cousin used to live in 48 feet walk, right? On the 6th floor. And under us, I remember one motherfucker. You know, I remember Fat Larry. I remember the twins. Shout out to the twins. What was it? What's their names? I think one of them named Jason. No. What the fuck are the twins' names? Me and Just was just talking about them this weekend. I went to Fresh Air Fund, Dr. Wright, all that shit with these boys. They Chucky little brother. Shout out to Chucky. That's the big homie. Hey, sis. Anyway. Rest in peace. E-Rock. Yo. I used to come in and out of my aunt building, and he was the flyest little nigga I ever seen. Rest in peace, E-Rock. I remember him, Eric. I remember him. I clearly remember E-Rock, son. He used to be heavy on the jewels, little light-skinned nigga. Everybody respected him. Everybody had love for him. Oh, the girls was crazy about him. And I remember going off to do my juvie. I I came home on a home visit, son. And Raleigh was locked up. Word about they was like, yo, my cousin Raleigh got knocked with the pistol. So he had to go through the Sparford shit. I think Raleigh took a 1-3. He ended up going to a juvenile facility up in Buffalo. They closed it down. They shipped him to Harlem Valley. That's when Ra did what he had to do in the Valley. He met all the peoples. Mo Dog. He met my boy Mo Dog. He met shout out to big homie Pizzo out of Marcy. Yo, Ra, if you watch it, Pizzo said to shout you out. He met Pizzo. He met my boy Uptown. He met Boogie Blind. So everybody like, yo, what's up with your cousin Raleigh? So all the peoples know Big Cuz. But 88, I was home on a home visit, and it was like a bomb dropped. Everybody was, I couldn't even enjoy my home visit, so I was only home for the weekend, and I couldn't enjoy it. Everybody was just sad. I was like, yo, what the fuck? He was like, yo, E-Rock died. Yo, let me say something, son. That was the first time I ain't never seen people fall out from Michael Jackson. Other than TV, a nigga next to me ain't do it. But I remember being outside and girls just crying. I'm in LG, my nigga. I ain't in Fort Greene. I'm in LG on a home visit. And they crying, oh, E-Rock, E-Rock. Yo, rest in peace to E-Rock, son. Word to mother, I will not close this show out without saying that. Word. Fort Greene, stand up. Listen, man, I've been shouting y'all niggas out for an hour. I'm going to get up out of here. It's all about the Fort Greene lean. This is episode 1, my story of my Fort Greene guys. I'm going to get up out of here and get my ass ready for work. Because y'all know I'm a Michael Jordan of recording early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do for y'all. I don't do this for no motherfucking YouTube coins, none of that shit. I do this shit for the people. So episode 2 will be coming up next. The brother Ice gonna narrate it. We're gonna have a good time. Episode 3 is gonna be fire. We're gonna talk about all that much success these brothers is getting out there because they winning. We're gonna show how they're productive in the communities. We're gonna show how they get back to the community. We're gonna get all into that. We're gonna talk about the entrepreneurships out there. We're gonna talk about all that shit, son. It gets no realer than this. This is the Real Big Fruit Podcast, and it is the best shit on YouTube. Lock in, like, subscribe, and share to the people, son. Straight jacket. It gets no better than this. Listen, I'm your boy Big Fruit. I'm up out of here. Until next time, peace.